Hello, hello, happy Thursday. Oh my gosh, today is a fun topic because it is ever evolving and changing, just like the crypto space. And we're talking about the Bitcoin ban or cryptocurrency ban. Did you know that cryptocurrency is actually illegal in some countries? And some countries, they're actually pro crypto. So let's see which countries actually make it illegal to transact with cryptocurrency. First up, Bitcoin is illegal to use in many countries around the world. The legal status of Bitcoin and related crypto instruments, so that includes ethereum, that includes all of those other altcoins, varies substantially from state to state or country to country and is still undefined or changing in many of them. So as countries are becoming more adaptable and familiar with this cryptocurrency space, it's allowing them to write better legislation to whether give incentives for joining crypto or regulatory obstacles for them. Okay, whereas the majority of countries do not make the usage of Bitcoin itself illegal, its status as money or a commodity varies with differing regulatory implications. So it might not be illegal to have crypto in some countries, but it doesn't have, you can't do anything with it. So they might make it illegal to transact with it to buy anything. They might make it have really high tax burdens on that transaction. While some states have explicitly allowed its use and trade, others have banned or restricted it. Likewise, various government agencies, departments, and courts have classified Bitcoins differently. While this article provides the legal status of Bitcoin, regulations and bans that apply to this cryptocurrency likely extend to similar systems as well. So a lot of people don't even realize this, but gold was actually illegal to have in the United States up to 1974. So a lot of people worried that they were going to confiscate your gold. So a lot of people would hide gold in their houses, under their mattress and safes, just like that gold treasure, because it was actually illegal to own in the United States of America up until 1974. Okay, let's take a look at this map here. This map is a current map that I got from wikipedia.org, and you can see that the green part of the map is it is legal to use Bitcoin. But again, just because it's legal to use Bitcoin, it doesn't mean that that state does not have regulatory implications for the usage, okay? And remember, Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, their whole goal is DeFi. They want peer-to-peer network finance. They don't want middlemen. They don't want regulation. They want the freedom for the consumer to transact with goods and currency on their own accord, okay? Let's take a look at this yellow part of the map. This yellow part of the map is that it's contentious. It has some legal restrictions on the usage of Bitcoin. So either some legislation has already been introduced to that state that is not allowing them to transact in Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies. Also, this pink part of the map, it is contentious too. So like in Russia and different parts of the Northeast over here, you can see that the old laws are precedent to Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is not prohibited directly, but the old laws take precedence. Okay, in the red areas, this is where it's hostile, okay? And this is full or partial prohibition. No Bitcoin allowed, no cryptocurrency. That means you can't even have it in your online wallet. If you have it in your online wallet, you will be in trouble. It is completely forbidden. So even if you have it on your phone, but you're not using it to buy or goods or services, it's still illegal. So it is a big no-no in these red areas. You can see here, I think Zimbabwe and somewhere else. Okay, let's go ahead and look at our countries that is illegal. Okay, so Algeria, it is completely illegal. The purchase, sale, use, and holding of so-called virtual currency is prohibited. Egypt, Morocco, it is illegal. Okay, let's go ahead and look at number 5. Bolivia, illegal. Nepal, illegal. Absolute ban. Okay, now let's take a quick look at those countries where it is illegal. So all of these countries that it is illegal, they have said that there is a warning, and even they give warnings out, warning people that don't use this cryptocurrency in other countries as well, okay? It is not valid. You are not allowed to have cryptocurrency in these countries. Let's take a look quickly. We're going to come back to this, but let's take a look at countries that are actually you are incentivized to use cryptocurrency in that country. And they are the leading countries that support the use of digital currency. Okay, let's go ahead and look at Japan. Japan is known, by the way, this was actually taken from a blog article that is, what are the world's most crypto-friendly countries? Okay, Japan. Japan is known to have some of the most progressive cryptocurrency regulations in the world. And as a result, about 10% of the total global traffic to crypto exchanges comes from Japan. In 2017, the country recognized cryptocurrency assets as legal tender and established clear tax guidelines for investors. This was no small feat, as the reluctance of national tax authorities in many regions to issue detailed guidance on virtual assets has been a serious concern for individuals and businesses. So the Japanese crypto industry has also been given the space to self-govern in a manner that is compliant and adaptive. The Japanese Virtual Currency Exchange Association comprises more than 20 organizations. That's huge, that have the collective authority to pass and enforce regulations and standards for cryptocurrency exchanges in Japan. Liquid is a proud member of the JVCEA, as well as being the first global crypto company licensed by the Japan Financial Services Agency. So they are kind of taking the point, we know digital currency is on its way. We're going to enact our foundation of regulatory laws while we can and allow that to be adaptable and evolve as cryptocurrency takes off and is in more people's online wallet. Okay, let's go ahead. I want to make sure you guys can see that website here. Okay, let's go ahead and move to the next country that is pro crypto. This is Switzerland. How beautiful is Switzerland? So Zaga canton of Switzerland became known as Crypto Valley after it passed several progressive laws regulating crypto use and related businesses. The Swiss State Railway now even accepts Bitcoin for ticket payments. Can you believe it? A number of Swiss banks like the Falcon Private Bank and Julius Baer also allow direct transfers and deposits of select cryptocurrencies. Now, you guys know a lot of really people with a lot of financial assets they usually try to have. It's not just in the movies, it is real life. People have Swiss bank accounts. They have a better supportive economy for money in Switzerland. So people like to house their wealth in Switzerland because there's a lot of protection in the bank accounts and the banking system. So it only makes sense that they allow the freedom of cryptocurrency. Okay, let's go ahead to our next country. We are going all the way to Singapore. In Singapore, another country where Liquid has an office, Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are viewed by legal authorities as goods and not as money. So that's interesting. They want the distinction between their own fiat currency and cryptocurrency. This means any company operating with Bitcoin or altcoins pays just 7% in tax. In 2018, Singapore finalized its regulatory framework for crypto payment services. Again, this is kind of like previously stated, they know digital currency is here and they want to make sure that they have a slice of pie. So they're going to take that slice of pie by inflicting a 7% tax on top of crypto. Okay. So you can use crypto all you want, but you will be paying that 7% tax. Again, that lessens the value of your crypto if you're being taxed on top of it. So that kind of defeats the goal and the mission of the main masterminds of cryptocurrency, but they still are allowing it to be legal. Let's go ahead and look at our next one, Luxembourg. When it comes to tax perks, this tiny landlocked European nation of under 600,000 people is a serious contender. The Commission de Surveillance du Secteur Financier was one of the first EU domestic financial regulators to provide commentary on cryptocurrencies with its official Bitcoin Communique 2014. In Luxembourg, cryptocurrencies are treated as intangible assets, which means they aren't subject to income tax until they are disposed of. Furthermore, all cryptocurrency transactions are exempt from that. Okay, so this is another thing where they're saying, yes, you can have cryptocurrency, but we do not want the competition of our own currency. So we're going to call this an asset and not a currency. Okay, remember, the government does not want competition. They want to be the supreme leader of the currency in the nation. So they're going to enact any kind of rules and regulations to prevent that from happening. Let's take a look at our next country. Our next country is beautiful Hong Kong, okay? And this is not a country, but Hong Kong has what is known as a light touch regulatory. Hong Kong has what is known as a light touch regulatory environment. Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are exempt from that and capital gains taxes and are seen as commodities. So same thing, they're trying to separate from currency and assets and commodities rather than currencies. The famous port city already boasts a number of 24/7 cash to Bitcoin ATMs, which is insane. I will do another video highlighting how those Bitcoin to cash ATMs work and where they are located in Hong Kong. Remember, Hong Kong is one of the most metropolitan cities in the world. So much business happens here. So many million, trillion, billion-dollar transactions that we can't even fathom happen in Hong Kong. So the fact that they are jumping board to the availability of Bitcoin is huge. And that shows the progression of how fast not only Bitcoin, but also cryptocurrency is starting to be a normal everyday term that people have. And one day it will be in everyone's online wallet. It is very interesting to see what will happen next. The next country is Malta. And Malta, the parliament of this tiny European island nation, has taken a decidedly pro-Bitcoin stance, with the prime minister even calling crypto the inevitable future of money. In July 2018, Malta's parliament passed 3 bills providing a framework for blockchain technology: the Digital Innovation Authority Act, the Innovative Technological Arrangement and Services Act, and the Virtual Financial Asset Act. So remember, when nations do this, they might say and shout from the rooftops, we're pro-crypto, we're pro-crypto. We even have all of these acts that we're instilling to be pro-crypto, but it might have those hidden fees, just like we see in our banks. Like, we love crypto, but we're going to tax you X amount of dollars on every crypto transaction, or we're still going to regulate it, okay? I'll have to look into these acts, but just for benefit of the doubt, we're going to take this article from blogliquid.com, what are the world's most crypto-friendly countries, and we're going to say that Malta is one of them. Remember, you guys, this is just an article I found online. I'm sure countries, since this has been written, I believe it was written at the beginning of March 2021, even since March, so much has happened in the crypto space. Governments every day are trying to figure out how can we enact legislation to prevent crypto? How can we enact legislation to make a buck off of crypto, like adding taxes, adding fees, being that middleman before transactions. And currently in the United States, it's legal, but there is legislation being written and researched every day in how America can either get a slice of the pie, prevent the pie from being baked, or by having by analyzing the competition of crypto to our USD. Okay, you guys, I hope that video was informative. I hope to have more informative videos next. I'm really eager to research more about those Bitcoin ATM cash ATM machines and transaction details in Hong Kong. That sounds really appealing and interesting because there is this whole other market that is already existing on crypto that the layperson does not know exists. And it would be interesting to find out who are the movers and shakers. Will they be revealed one day? We don't know. Please let me know your thoughts and comments in the chat and discussion down below. I want to know specifically from you guys, do you think America should make cryptocurrency illegal? Or do you think they should incentivize it? And do you think everyone should get rid of the USD? What do you guys think? The United States dollar, is it here to stay or is it here to go? Let me know. Bye.